Hello friends, welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Rachel and I'm a reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. So I buy lots of liquidation merchandise, customer returns, secondhand mystery boxes. I resell them online for a profit. Anytime I get a new box, I come on here, I show you what came in the box, and I come back 90 days later with an update and a recommendation based on my actual results, whether I'd buy another one or not. So today I am giving you an update on the EVERLANE men's and women's tops box from HelpSeeSource. If you want to see what's sold and if I would buy another one, definitely stick around. So I have, over the past, I would say, year or so, purchased many EVERLANE boxes from HelpSeeSource. And at this time, they had sort of revamped them to be men's and women's together. I guess they weren't getting in quite as much as they were at one point, and they just decided to do like a mixed men's and women's box. So even though I had showed you so many other ones in the past, I wanted to try this one with the new assortment. So this was a 40-piece men's and women's tops box, and my cost was $324 or $8.10 per piece. I did end up with 40 items in this box, so it was a 40-piece box. I will link the original video if you want to watch the unboxing. This box was primarily all tops, and it was a bunch of t-shirts and plain like polos, and just, if I were to go through every single item, this would be an incredibly boring video. So what I will do is I will show you the top 10 highest sales, and then I'll talk about at the end anything I have left and what my general, just like some stats are on this box, and I'll give you my recommendation. So if you like content like this, make sure you consider subscribing to my channel. Anytime I get a new box in, I'll unbox it live. I'll give you a results update 90 days later. I love showing you how my boxes are doing at the end of 90 days. And make sure you hit that like button too. That lets me know you like this kind of content and that I should be making more of it. So this box I purchased in February of 2024, and I had most of it listed by mid-March. The EVERLANE tops, like I said, I've ordered a ton of these in different varieties and assortments. They're kind of boring to list, and that's why I'm not going to show you all of the sales. They're boring to list. They're boring to talk about. They're literally like t-shirts. But I will say that they sell, and they sell consistently, and they sell quickly. So you're thinking, oh, you paid $8 for a bunch of t-shirts. Like, what kind of deal is that? But like I said, they sell really great, and that's no different here today. So I did get 40 pieces in this box. There were 6 t-shirts that I did not list, and I'll tell you right now, the reason that I did not list these 6 is because they were just plain t-shirts. They were all new without tag, and I just decided to go ahead and send those to ThredUp. I know there's no way I'm going to get even $8 back for those. But, and I guess in hindsight, I'm kind of like, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I just decided they were not worth my time. It's not that they weren't listable. They would have been, but because they were just t-shirts and they didn't even have the tag, I just elected to send those off. So those are gone. Otherwise, the remaining 34 items, I've sold 33 out of the 34. And the only one that I have left is, I'll show you at the end what it is, but it's because I didn't even have it listed. Not sure what happened there. That's another reason I love doing these 90-day updates. It forces me to go through my inventory and clean anything up like this, where I have a random shirt that's not listed. So I'll show you that at the end. So first, let's go through the actual box itself. The top 10 sales are as follows. All of these sales are $20 and higher. So this one was a $20 eBay sale. This was the bubble cropped blouse in off-white. This one was new without tag. This sold within 3 weeks on eBay for $20, plus the buyer paid the shipping. There was the short sleeve linen pocket button down in tan check. This took forever. Well, not forever, but this one took above the 90 days. In fact, I think there's this one and one more that sold right at the end of April, and these are the most recent sales, I think, out of this entire box. The last of the few things to go. So this one was a $20 Poshmark sale, sold at the end of April. Because this one was linen, I guess I had a little bit higher hopes for it. I listed this stuff in February, which people are not typically shopping for linen a lot in February, and so it does kind of need to wait till the spring. But ultimately, because the rest of the box was pretty much gone at that point, I did just decide to let it go. I think somebody sent me an offer for that one. There was this cotton oversized shirt in white. This was a size 4. This one sold within only 2 weeks for $25 on eBay. I think somebody sent me an offer on that one. There was the cotton crochet cami tank. This was a size extra small, new with tag. This one was sold on Poshmark within 11 days. It was listed for 11 days. It sold for $27. I sent an offer with discounted shipping. Well, by I mean my VA, my Posher VA sent automatically the $27 with discounted shipping, and the buyer accepted. Same with this one. This was a $27 with by offer, so the buyer accepted. This one was a size 0, the linen button-down relaxed shirt, size 0. This one sold in 11 days on Poshmark, so I had it listed for 30, and then they got the 10% off with discounted shipping, so that's where that came from. There was the relaxed Oxford shirt in light blue. This one was a size 0. And this one was a $28 eBay sale. This one sold within 3 weeks, plus the customer paid the shipping. There was the linen high neck tank in navy blue. This one sold within 2 weeks on Poshmark as part of a bundle. So this one, I have in my notes $28.40 for this one. But really what it is it sold as part of a bundle, and that was the allocation of whatever the percentage off was for the entire bundle. There was the silky cotton relaxed shirt, and in my experience with EVERLANE, this particular style of shirt does the best. In the various boxes that I've gotten, this one sells the quickest, and it sells for the highest. Kind of like the barrel pants in the bottoms boxes. That's the ones you want to see in there. So the silky cotton relaxed shirt in blue, this was a size 2. This one did take about 8 weeks, but I got $30 for it on Poshmark. This is the silky cotton waist short shirt in a medium, and this one sold in 3 weeks on Poshmark for $31.60. This one also sold as part of a bundle. We're at the top 3. There was the relaxed cotton polo in black. This one was a men's top. This one did take about 90 days, a little over, but it was a $32 Poshmark sale. There was the silky cotton relaxed shirt in off-white, size 6. This one sold for $40 on Poshmark by offer, so $40 with the discounted shipping. This one took about 3 weeks to sell. And the highest selling item in this box actually was a new without tag. This one didn't even have the tag, and it sold for the most money. It was the relaxed Oxford shirt, light blue, size 6. So this was also a women's top, new without tag. This one sold in 3 weeks on eBay for $42.49. So that's everything that sold. Couple of just kind of stats here. My average selling price per item was $18. So my cost of goods was $8. My average selling price was actually almost $19, $18.84. 11 of these were eBay sales. 5 of these were Mercari sales. And 17 of these were Poshmark sales. So I think that's a very even distribution of where these items were selling based on how I do in general on these platforms, right? So I typically, eBay and Poshmark are typically kind of neck and neck. Usually Poshmark, I do a little bit better each month. Mercari, for that to be 5 sales, that's pretty representative of how I do on Mercari as opposed to the other platforms as a whole. So it was beneficial for me, I think, to cross-list these items to all the platforms. And then a good majority of this stuff sold within like not even 90 days, but like 60 days or maybe even 45 days. You know, it was the lucky box. And I'll tell you, like, so my inventory, you can see like how I have my boxes labeled here. So everything that was in this box fit into one. And it was box double D. And I remember as this stuff was selling, it was like double D, double D, double D. I felt like I was going in the double D box like all the time. And so actually after this box, double D is like my lucky box. I feel like whenever I see double D, I'm like, ooh. And now it's full of like other tops, maybe more Everlane, maybe some Madewell, I'm not sure. But this was definitely like the lucky box for a while. So that was very, very exciting. The one top that I have left is also in box double D. It is this performance polo in navy blue. This is a men's top. This one was not listed. So unfortunately, I don't know what happened, but this one just was not for sale. And if it would have been for sale, I have no doubt in my mind it would have sold already. But I just relisted it like 2 days ago as I was preparing to make this video. So womp womp. I can't report that sale. Everything else though in this box has sold. So I listed majority of this stuff. It looks like I listed the whole box on February 11th. So I'm filming this video just below the 4 months. So I'm getting closer to that 90 days. So this is actually like a 120-day update, technically a 100-day update. I'm getting close, right? But to have all of the items except one sell within that 90-day mark, I think that's great. I think ideally, I am a volume seller. I want the stuff to come in and go out as quickly as it came in so I can, keep it moving and get more stuff. And so to have sold 40 pieces that quickly, I think is a super bonus. I loved that there was a variety of sizes, and I would say it was probably about 75-25 men's and women's. So there was a nice, the women's tends to do better. So there was more women's and that made sense. Final numbers wise, I spent $324 on the box, and with having only one shirt left, I've made $552.24. If I subtract out the $324 that I spent on the box initially, I am left with a profit of $228.24. So typically with a first quality, like new with tag box where I've paid up per item and $8.10 per piece on t-shirts and polos and things like that, that to me is paying up. So for me to have, so for a box where I've paid up, I typically want to double my money. Meaning, in order for me to say this was an ideal box, I would have made my $324 back plus an additional $324 in pure profit. Now, I'm only at $228 with one shirt left. I might get an extra 10 or 15 bucks after the fees and all that. So I'm not going to make that $324 here on this box. But the fact that everything sold off so quickly, I am going to still say that this was a good box. I absolutely, if I could get this assortment again, I absolutely would get it again. I absolutely would list the stuff again. And although it's not the most ideal, I think in the grand scheme of things in the reseller world, it's as much as I could ask for. So yes, absolutely, I am happy with the results of this box. I'm a little bit bummed I haven't seen EVERLANE listed on the Helpsy site in a while, but fingers crossed it comes back soon. If you are shopping on the Helpsy Source website, you can take 10% off of your order. I do have it linked down below, or if you just type in code OHYEAH, if and when the EVERLANE does come back, or if you want to just get something else on the site, you might as well take 10% off. Let me know in the comments if you bought this most recent assortment and how it did for you. Did you have luck on selling this stuff off quickly, or was it just me? I hope you had the same results, but I would definitely love to know. Make sure you subscribe if you like videos like this. I love sharing these updates with you. I love giving you my reseller 2 cents in hopes that it helps others in their business. And hopefully, you learn from this and make some decisions about what you want to try to do with your business. Hit that like button on the way out. That certainly helps me out. Lets me know you like these kind of videos. And that's it for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one.